Hey everybody, this is Johnny E, and right now it's 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm at my job here, and we haven't opened up yet, so I figure I'd take this time to do a video and share with you a game that I've been playing lately. I just learned it last week. It's not a new game, it's been out for a while, but it's finally caught my interest. So I figure it's now, since I know how to play it, I will share it with you. And just to let you know this game is already on YouTube a lot, but I just thought I wanted to share the knowledge I have about this game. Now, what is this game? So here's the game. It's called Sudoku or Sudoku, but it's a number puzzle game. And the way the game is played is you have this big giant square, and within the square you have 6 little squares, and within those 6 little squares you have even 6 smaller squares, and you can see that they have numbers and you have empty spaces. Our job is to fill in these spaces with the rest of the numbers. The numbers has to be from 1 through 9, and they cannot be the same numbers in the square. So I cannot put a 4 in this area because a 4 is already there, or a 3. So I have to put what's missing. Now when we consider these empty blocks, let's think of them as being territory. So for example, this 3 here, if we look at it in a row, it covers all this. All this is that 3 territory with the blank spots. So I cannot put a 3 here because there's a 3 already there. Or I cannot put a 3 here because there's a 3 here already in the square. So there's no 3 in this box. So let's see if we can get a 3 in there. So this 3 will cover this box. So I cannot put a 3 there. And this 3 covers this box. So the only thing that's available is this box up in the top. And so that's where the 3 would go. So now it's 3 in each box, but there's still 2 spaces. So let's see if we can close this by counting 1 through 9. 1, so we know that a 2 is missing. 3, 4, 5, 6, and a 7. So a 2 and a 7 is missing for these 2 spaces. We know that we cannot put a 2 here because this 2 covers that territory. See, so the only place we can put a 2 at is here. So a 2 will go here, and of course the 7 will go here. Let's see. Now let's see if we can close this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 7 will go in one of these boxes, and an 8 will go in one of these boxes. Well, we look at this 8 down here. It covers that territory. So we know that we can't put an 8 here because this 8 covers it. So the only place, let's see, the only place an 8 would go when we consider this row is here. So an 8 will go there, and the 7 will go there because there's no 7 in that row. Let's see if we can find another quick one. Okay, let's try this. This 4. There's no 4 in this area here. So if we take this 4, it covers that line. So I cannot put a 4 here or here. This 4 is already covered, so there's 2 spaces that a 4 can go Unfortunately, I don't have enough information that can tell me where that 4 will belong. So we're going to have to come back to this area. Let's see. Okay, let's try this. I noticed that there's not a 1 in here, but there's a 1 here and a 1 in this box. So as a column, this 1 covers this section. So I cannot put a 1 here or here. This 1 covers that area. So I cannot put a 1 here. And that 1 covers that section. So I cannot put a 1 there. So the only place that does not have a 1 is this area. So that covers that. Let's see. Let's see if we can close this. 1, 2. I'm missing a 3. I know I can't put a 3 there because there go a 3. That will cover that. And I can't put a 3 here because that 3 covers that area. So the only possible place a 3 can go is here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing a 5. A 5. Let's see, 6, 7, 8, and a 9. So a 5 and a 9 I'm missing. I know I can't put a 9 there. Why? Because there go a 9 over here. And that 9 covers that. So the only place that 9 can go is here, which means with this remaining space, the 5 will go there. This row here, we can close this one up. 1, 2, 3. We're missing a 4, and we're missing a 5. Well, we know we can't put a 5 there because there go a 5. It covers that area. So the 5 must go here. And of course, with the remaining block, the 4 will go there. Let's close this row up. We're missing a 1 and a 6. Okay, so we know a 1 can't go here because this 1 covers that. So the 1 must go here. That's the only block. So with the remaining, we know the 6 will go there because there's no 6 around, and that's the only block. Let's see, anything else we can do here? Let's see, 1, we're missing a 2. We can't put a 2 here because there's a 2 up there, and it covers that territory. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, and a 7. A 7 is missing. Okay, we can't put a 7 here or 2. I mean 7. We can't put a 7 here because that 7 covers that. So let's see, 1. Okay, we're going to have to come back to this. With 3 empty blocks, it's not enough information right now. Let's see, 3, 8. I noticed that there's no 8 in this box here, but there's an 8 here and an 8 here. So this 8 will cover this section. I cannot put an 8 there, and this 8 will cover this section. I cannot put an 8 there. That 8 up there covers this section. I cannot put an 8 there. That only relieves this box open. So the 8 will go there. Okay. I notice in this box there's no 2, but there's a 2 here and a 2 there. So when it comes to this box, I know I cannot put a 2 in either one of these boxes, because this 2 covers that area. This 2 covers this one box. So the only remaining box is this. So the 2 must go there. And let's see. Let's try another angle. I notice there's no 5 in this box. So I know I cannot put a 5 here or here because this 5 covers that. So the only possible choice is this one box. The 5 will go there. Now I think we should be able to close this box. 1, 2, 3. A 4 is missing. And a 9. I cannot put a 9 here because it's covered by this 9. So the 9 has to go here, which means the remaining block here will be the 4. Okay. Now we're missing some numbers here. Let's see if we can get a 9 in this box. So there's no 9 in this block. Well, I cannot put a 9 here because this 9 covers it. And this 9 covers these two. So the only remaining block is this one. That's where the 9 will go. We can close this up here. There's not a 1 in this row, and I can't not put a 1 here because that 1 covers it. So the remaining block here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're missing a 6. There's only one block. The 6 will go there. Let's see. Well, what else we're missing? We're missing a 6 here in this block. We cannot put a 6 here or here because this 6 covers it. And we cannot put a 6 here because that 6 covers it. So the only possible place is here. And we can close this up. We're missing a 1 in this row. We cannot put a 1 here because that 1 covers that block. So the 1 must go here. 2, and we're missing a 3. The remaining block of 3 will go there. This could be closed up. 1, 2, we're missing a 3, and we're missing a 5. Well, we can't put a 5 here because that 5 covers that territory. So the 5 must go there, and the only remaining block will be here for the 3. We can close this up. 1, 2, 3. We're missing a 4. There's only one block available. 4. We can close this one up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing a 7 and an 8. Okay, well, we can't put a 7 here because this 7 covers that area. So the 7 goes there. And the only remaining block will be the 8. We can close this line up. 1. We're missing a 2. We cannot put a 2 here because this 2 covers it. So we can have to put the 2 there. 3, 4, 5. We're missing a 6. The only block remaining is the 6 there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing a 6. We cannot put a 6 here because that 6 covers that territory. So the 6 has to go there. And the missing one is 7. That would go there. 1, 2, 3. We're missing a 4. The only box available, 4. And let's see, 1. We're missing a 2 here. And we can't put a 2 here because of this 2. So the 2 must go there. And 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're missing a 9. The only box available is the 9. Same with this. The only box available, 1, 2, 3. A 4 is missing. So the 4 go there. 1, 2, 3. A 4 is missing. We cannot put a 4 here because this 4 covers that. So the 4 must go there. and we're missing a 5. So the 5 will go there. And a 2 is missing. The only remaining box for the 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. An 8 is missing. The only box is the 8. 1, 2. A 3 is missing. The only block 3. That was pretty easy because it had a lot of numbers. But that's how you play the game Sudoku. Thanks for watching.